Sandbox create your very own dinosaur theme park without limits. One thing I did learn from watching that video was to turn the music completely down. So
You don't want that for every game.
yeah, but no, for this one it was only in one location. It was on the world map. Well, I think what I will do is actually adjust the volume for everything. 0.5, 0.5, apply. Because do I do sandbox or build an actual park? Go with that one. Give your park a name.
Start a new park, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Failure to, not top, to comply. That'll do. Yes. So the guys who are doing the Jurassic World Evolution game are the ones who did Theme Park, apparently. Not Theme Park, yeah, Theme Park. No, Planet Coaster, rather.
Same crowd, same developer, same publisher.
Not sure. Ooh. See what that guy meant on the video. You get a big starting area.
I like the green, I like the grass.
Uh-huh. Imagine
Some
name
of that
bouncing.
That's what I was just gonna say, like, that's Farm Sim, Euro Truck, games out.
Yeah.
That would look nice.
So, blueprints. Carnivore feeder. Green hatchery. Herbivore feeder. Jericho's hatchery, observatory tower, small hatchery, water pool, and utility shed. Okay. Let's build a fence.
Not a wall. This is copyright.
We'll just do a rectangle, I guess. Or squarish. And then a path. Not that close though. Oh, okay. Put that like that. Visitor's entrance. How do you rotate? Apparently that place is...
You're asking me. You're asking us.
Okay, rotate that way. Yes. Rotate. Thank you. Is that how you have to rotate everything that you place? Because that would be a pain in the ass.
How do you have to roll? Or with
Yeah, you have to place it first.
Short keys. Q
That's a
and
point.
E or something.
Well, what we could do is, while we're waiting, while I'm looking to find out how to figure that out, is find a dinosaur to breed. No. What's this one got? That's the UK. No. Let's try somewhere else. Velociraptor.
Seriously, Roy, you're still on my freaking base. Naked, female, and like, not really here.
For anybody wondering, that station is. Well, what can I say? I like hanging around.
He leaves a lasting legacy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Why is the development console on and how do I turn it off?
That was the UK, that was not what I wanted. Why not? Let's go, hang on, black market. Common, get the DNA straight away from the black market, costs more but gives you a high chance of unlocking a dinosaur. For 7,000 you get the common, and rare is 53,000. And how much is the dig cost? 1,200 for a low chance, 7,500 for a medium chance, and 22,500 for a rare chance. Weak, average and strong. Well, let's do a 60 second. 60 seconds. That's a quick fucking dig team, isn't it? 60 seconds. Uh, 965,300 left to play with though. Now, if I unlock a dinosaur, it might be extremely loud. Just warning you. As soon as it gets to 100%, there is. I thought you was taking a break from stationeers.
He did.
Just started it.
He
Yeah.
hasn't been on it for the last couple of hours.
Well, if you get the airlock figured out, let me know, Moondog.
I'm
And I'll give you another
I'm
naked
half.
body to look at. Yep, that's loud.
You can keep him as female though, that's fine.
I don't have no sound, so I can't hear.
I didn't get anything. Oh yeah, of course. That was...
Obviously, you have a chance of getting stuff. Is it?
yeah,
You found nothing.
I found nothing. Let's try
1,200 quid.
No, 22,500.
So how much money did you start off with?
A million.
Ah, sure, sorry. So,
Expensive dig for nothing though. Let's see. This one.
so what you have to do, dig up the air.
Oh yes, I got one. Yeah. So the question is, so there's a loading screen going back. I need a hatchery. Oh no, I needed to figure out how you rotate first. Building information. No, that doesn't give me anything. Time, help, yes. Cameras, buildings, place individually create blueprints, advanced settings. Shortcuts, use the Z key to rotate. Okay. How do you get rid of this? I don't want this here. Okay, like that. The hatchery. Place one there. No, I don't want to do that. So. Find the dinosaur now. There it is. View dinosaur. Oh, I haven't unlocked the skin. Oh, great. So I can't breed that dinosaur. Back to the world map. So I've unlocked the DNA, now I need to get the skin for it. Or a skin. So back to the dig site, another week. So a minimum it's going to cost you 2,400 if you are lucky to get pure skin for, as long as I've unlocked a skin I don't mind. If you're lucky and you get a double find then can I go back that way? No, so I've got to flick all the way across that way. There it is. And then I have to purchase the skin, which is another 5,000. Breeding dinosaur.
Very fair.
No. Already spent nearly 50,000. Oh, don't press escape, it takes you to there. Entrance is not connected to a path. There it is. Okay, paths. Oh, there they all come. 3 people. Another 3 people. So 6 people in the park. Magically spawn inside 4 people. Okay, so got 10 visitors and 1 dinosaur. I've got a dinosaur. There it is. That's fucking small, isn't it?
Someday grow up.
Can we get rid of this? That's better. Okay. I guess they're okay as long as they don't put their hands through the bars. Because that path is partially inside of the enclosure.
I'm sure they'll be alright.
Yeah, they got to be. Let's get another enclosure up. People can starve. I ain't too fussed about that part. Oh, I'm gone. Need to extend the path. Another hatchery. No, I don't want to rotate it. And I need to go to the world map and get another dinosaur to breed. Yeah, why not? Velociraptor. Better luck next time. Yeah. Okay. Try again. So in reality it's best to go with probably average. Because it's a low chance on weak, average is medium chance and strong is rare chance. So let's go with with the average. Well, my park's making money.
Well, you're spending it faster.
I'm spending it faster than I'm making it at the moment. But of course I haven't got any things up for the visitors to spend more money at, like food stalls and there's got to be a souvenir store, right?
Or
Should imagine so. Okay, I think we'll stop trying to spend money on a velociraptor. Oh, I don't want the dinosaur from the UK. Yeah, why not? We'll go for that one. Maybe I should have just started a creative game first. Just to...
see what you're actually doing.
yeah. I tried it in Space Engineers, in Stationeers, and couldn't work out how to spawn items in. So it was like, forget it, just do a survival. Good. We've got the dinosaur. Now we need the skin. Amazingly, all this money I've actually spent, I've made more money than I've spent so far.
Ah,
Yeah.
very expensive tickets getting in there.
Yeah, clearly. Be interesting to see what the ticket price is. Hopefully that part's been implemented where you can mess with the mechanics of prices. Did you ever play Operation Genesis?
No. Part of it. That's
That was a dinosaur theme park game.
the only dinosaur theme park game I've seen played was Cavalier doing a Minecraft.
With the dinosaur mod.
Yeah.
Can I get a skin this time? So I can breed this dinosaur. And I've got to figure out how you feed the dinosaurs as well. Seeing I've got
People.
two... Well, yeah, I could do that. 2 carnivores. Or could have 2 carnivores if I get a skin for this one. I'm sure that's doing that on purpose. Can I just... Because I'm going to spend the money anyway. The hell? This one's got a blue glow to it. Epic skin. Really? Epic? Okay. Epic skin. Oh, we're going night time.
Of course, you gotta have a nighttime. That's when all the dinosaurs escape.
This are true. I want it. 4,000 to purchase the epic skin. You unlock the skin, then you have to purchase... Oh, well, no, you purchase the... I guess that's the cost to breed the dinosaur, rather than you purchasing the skin. Holy shit, there's a lot of people in the park. 89 people to view 2 dinosaurs.
Oh, well, they haven't been around in a while. No way.
True. Is there a way of seeing how much I'm paying for tickets? It's the world map, time, help, park information. Nope. 102 people though. So how do I feed the dinosaurs other than feeding them people? Security camera.
I don't think that's off. Or feed it.
No. A wind turbine. Do you have to generate your own power then? Carnivore food. Okay. Has that dinosaur come out yet? According to this, I have 2 dinosaurs.
Carnivores did one eat the other.
No, I've still got 2. I just don't know where this dinosaur...
See, that's the start.
Where's there? Or is it indicating 2 hatcheries and I haven't got 2 dinosaurs? No. Or is this one hanging around by the people in the dark so no one can see it? Oh no, there it is. How the fuck did that one gain that pen? Oh well, that's going to be fun, isn't it? 2 carnivores in the same pen.
That's what I'm saying. They eat each other. You only have to feed. You won't have to feed either then.
I guess it's 1 in it. I told it to breed from that hatchery. So what did it glitch through there? Or is that a bug in the game? Oh, they came out of the wrong hatchery. If that's the case, that means it's best to build a hatchery, get you what you want out of it, and then delete it, I guess. And if they are glitching through the fences, then the people in the park are fucked. Can we delete structure? Yes. That means that only a dinosaur will only come out of that one then. Let's go to the world weapon. Not get that dinosaur, we've already got that one. Keep clicking on the friggin' UK. Let's get that one. Oh, lovely. I've got the epic Velociraptor as well. Okay. The parakeet. Get 5 of them. I've actually got more than 1 million. All this money I've spent.
Very profitable sauce.
Apparently. Guess I better give these guys something to eat. A hamburger kiosk. Yes.
Okay. Roy, what's your problem with your airlock? Because Action Game dude here, or Action Game, the one guy has basic airlock 60 seconds.
The problem is that it's doing the opposite. Instead, when it's meant to be pressurizing the room, it's taking the air out. It's in reverse, and I don't know why. It's all set up to go into a tank. There you go. You can eat now. They're just going to stand there. Or do I have to hire staff as well? Because if you have to hire staff, I don't know how you do that. Because there's nobody in there.
Train up your dinosaurs.
What's this? All objects, save, edit, replace objects, duplicate object, delete, open settings, hamburger kiosk. Yeah, and then that's all the movement.
Is there a logic roller? Logic I/O, logic processor, logic memory, no logic switch.
You can't click on the people.
You can't.
Nope.
No one knew, I'm assuming this is an early access game.
It is.
With stuff to come in the future, like clicking on people, beat things.
I need a light in here. It's so dark. Lights. What's this? Viewing binoculars. I don't think they need to worry about viewing. They're practically walking into the fence. What's that? That's a banner. That's no good. That's another banner. Ah. Oh, that's speakers. A zoo sign. Floodlights. Floodlights. Lamppost. Lamppost. Okay, plenty of lampposts. Oh, the people have started running. I guess the dinosaurs had poked through the bars or something.
No, they have to park. So,
Well, there's practically meals on legs outside the gates, so... And that dinosaur is very active right now, so... Oh, because the dinosaur's head and tail clipped through the fence. And the people seem to all you can hear from the people is it's like they're saying Sosa, Sosa over and over again.
I still that means something.
Well, this grass is definitely taller than that Velociraptor. And YouTube being YouTube, you won't be able to see it because it's too dark. Should put a light over here. Or should I put something else there? What about it? Maybe not that. That's too big. Welcome sign. Is there a way of speeding this up so I can actually see the damn stuff? Oh, it's going as fast as it can go. I guess I might need some bins. One will do. Can't afford any more.
There's your millions.
With my millions. Cutbacks. Do they actually sit down on the bench? They do, after walking into it. So I'll just put a bench after each of the lights then. I guess put a bin by the... So why would you want a chair for? Or a helipad? How much is this? 4,500
For a helipad.
for a helipad. No, that's not going to distract the dinosaurs much, is it? Helipad right by them. What could go wrong?
They don't know how to fly.
Exactly. So. Yes, we'll be there. Really, these people actually just... Okay, so the people literally just follow the paths blindly. And walk through stairs, apparently.
In fairness, now there isn't really many games out there to get the AI right.
True. So what would I use the helipad for? Is that for an emergency? For when a dinosaur does finally break out? And have they gone for the PG kind of statement where the dinosaurs aren't actually going to kill each other?
They're still in together there.
Yep. Let's get another pen.
And can you move them to different pens, so you're stuck with wherever they are?
Stuck with where they are. Oh, never mind. One's dead.
You killed it.
No, I didn't touch it. They ended up bumping into each other and one died.
Alright. This is PG kind of,
Yep. Oh, I don't want to breed a dinosaur from now. I want to delete that building. Oh yeah, you have to open the build menu. Delete that hatchery and build another hatchery. I need that left open now. And go to the world map again. No. Why not? Got my first herbivore.
mighty glass. The Argentinosaurus. Okay. Reached 80 tons of weight. Wow.
I do not that much.
I didn't say you did, but 6,000 to buy the skin. Well, we'll get 5 of them in here. That pen. And I guess we better get them some food. So they can grow up so they're taller than the grass. So you feed them bales of grass. But even though there's plenty of grass for them to... And there it is.
How'd you feed the other ones then?
Drumsticks. Or whatever they're meant to be. I mean, in the Operation Genesis, you had the choice because it was Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. So, from the movie where you saw the goat being brought up on the, well, it was dropped in by a crane, wasn't it, for the T-Rex? But in Operation Genesis, they had a platform that would come up through the ground, and it would drop a goat or a cow, whichever one you set it to let out. And the cow I think the cow had freedom to move around, whereas the goat was stuck in that location. It was on it was chained to a post.
In the Jurassic Park movie, when they fed the raptors with the cow with the grain.
Okay.
When they fed the T-Rex, they fed it with a goat that was stuck in place.
Okay.
That was right in front of the girl in the car. When the car.
Yeah.
Jeeps.
Yeah, because she says, "Where did the goat go?"
Yeah. Right after the dude goes, or they don't want to, they want to hunt.
Yeah. So can I give them some binoculars so would you need binoculars to be able to see a freaking dinosaur?
The smaller than grass, yeah.
I like the concept that the dinosaurs will get bigger over time, but I would also like to be able to even use these. I'd like to be able to do a lot more than just have breed dinosaurs, like research and things like that. That would be ABP. That would be a lot more fun.
David, were you avoiding me earlier, or what's up?
No, I was just fucking going on.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Okay.
But that's why he's here.
I have to admit, I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I haven't had a look at it yet.
When the hell does this night end?
It's dinosaurs. You don't want the night to end, then you can see them, and it'd be scary. Oh, there's one. It looks all right, though.
Yeah.
Like I just,
go on.
I'm just gonna do all my Jurassic Park jokes, like when what's his face said there's gonna be dinosaurs on the dinosaur tour, right?
Maybe.
Well, you go up close and personal with one.
Okay, so this doesn't look as bad. See, well, I didn't know what it was gonna look like, so I'm definitely gonna give it a go, though. So you playing like? Is there a sandbox or is there?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I should have gone with originally. So if the nighttime lasts this long, hopefully, well, it's still nighttime. Hopefully, the daytime lasts just as equally as long.
You can't speed up time to make it daytime or change the time.
Nope. Apparently, the game is already at maximum speed. It's on 14. Time of day 14. Oh yeah, you can. My bad. So you can change the time of day. Good. Set it to there then. Oh look, there's the Velociraptor. Wrong button, don't press escape.
What
The
up?
Velociraptors.
Andrew.
Red leader, or Red 5 checking in.
You're an odd guy, huh? It's all right though. We're used to that.
So,
No, it's because of the whole Star Wars X-Wing, that's why.
Oh. What the hell is that?
that's a Velociraptor.
Tell me, what velociraptors have those weird tails? Did they have those in Jurassic Park?
No. Because
They look pretty good, though.
Yeah. They,
Oh, because they're supposed to be birds, right? So they have feathers in the hole.
yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
So what happens now that this dinosaur is dead? Does it disappear after a while?
Is he eating it?
This other one comes over and eats it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, they ain't fucking around.
At least you solved the eating problem, not the feeding problem.
So what happened? So how did they die? Would they starve to death?
No, the other one ate that one. Originally there was in a pen each, or at least there was meant to be, and somehow it either glitched through the fence or it came out of the wrong hatchery.
I bet the kids are loving that.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, what do you expect with dinosaurs?
are you going to read some of it? No. You played Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, didn't you, BP?
No, I've never played any of those. That's why I was so excited about Evolution, because I've never played any of them. I'm more excited about the fact that, I can build a really cool park.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know what I mean? With dinosaurs in it.
Yeah.
Because the Safari
Jurassic
Park
Park.
DLC is coming for Planet Coaster,
Mm-hmm.
where you're going to be able to have actual animals, real animals in your parks. So,
Build another path and get another dinosaur in. Or replace the dinosaur that got eaten or killed.
so how deep is this? Can you build like habitats, or is it just going to be these pens that people are going to walk by?
Well, in the build mode, there's advanced. You can clip buildings in together.
Yeah.
So you've got archways, walls, curved walls, squared walls, columns. So you can build an actual structure, but I guess,
No, I mean, like, is there like trees and rocks and
yeah, there is.
yeah, that's
It should be coming up on the stream pretty soon.
yeah. The wall bits are pretty similar to Planet Coaster, so
So the guys who are doing this Jurassic Park Evolution is the guys who
Yeah.
done Planet Coaster.
yeah, it's Frontier. So that's why it's going to be good, because it's going to be it's going to have the Planet Coaster sort of art look to it,
Mm-hmm.
but with dinosaurs. And that's really the only thing. Like that, I didn't end every sentence with that, but with dinosaurs, because that just makes it cool,
Yeah. Amber stone. Why would you need a bed? Or
Well, if you're going to
Like,
put in a staff room.
although you can't hire staff at the moment.
Oh,
What's
so there.
this? Oh, Fossey.
These whatever they are, the big ones, they're having some sort of
Oh,
thing
the
Might need a
going on
bigger,
there.
they might need a bigger pen.
Argentine Saurus, or something like that.
Is it give them the weird names like Minecraft dinos, like the peanut butter and fluffosaurus, or the actual? I wouldn't know a dinosaur to save my life anyway, but
It's got some horse on the
That
end.
does have welcome.
it's got Saurus on the end, right?
Sounds genuine enough to believe it.
Speakers.
Can I just say, speakers are handy, especially if you want to play ambient music and stuff. See, now they already have video screens built in, but I bet you can't use your own images on them, right?
Probably not. But you can do blueprints on this. So if you build something, you can save it as a blueprint, and it will be transferred over through every game that you start.
Does this have? Can you upload stuff to the Steam Workshop from this?
There's no workshop at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I was just going to say, if you build
You
something
would
really
assume
cool, I may
I would
want
assume
to.
if there's blueprints, that would
Yeah.
be long before you'd be able to
yeah,
have some way of passing them around.
I think it was, what was it, the 2nd of January this year this was released. And from the video that I watched, something about 2 dinosaurs was going to be released every update. Zoo signs. Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Restroom. I don't have one of them.
Restroom.
Cineflex, Millennium Burger, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Visitor Center.
Millennium Burger.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want a T-Rex, but I would probably put
So,
a bigger fence up. 1.3 kilometers, does that say, to the restrooms?
I don't know. Did it say that? Yeah, it did.
Yeah. 1.3 kilometers to the
The one you
restroom.
need to knock.
Oh, advanced. What's this? Align to surface, no stacking, local space, pick colour.
You have to research game mechanics.
You do?
Like align to surface. You'd have to research that. That's not just a terrain thing that you can just use.
No, it's an advanced setting that you can use after you select an object. You can you can set what you want. So center stacking.
I like the grass. Although it does sort of look like the whole earth is moving up and down instead of the grass just blowing, but it's still kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like Farmer Dynasty with the over exaggerated movements.
Oh, yeah, it's a little over exaggerated. From a distance, it doesn't look bad. It's just when you're zoomed in, it looks a little.
There is no restroom, so I've got the Cine Rex. Should build one of them. By all I'm doing. Maybe 5 was a bit too many for that pen. I guess build this one over here by the.
Maybe there's an issue with putting two carnivores in the same one. I mean.
Yeah, if you're not feeding them anything else, they're going to eat each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you still have all these, whatever they are, Soras over here. So that's a movie theater, which is handy. That's nice to be able to just have a pre-built movie theater instead of having to build your own.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
235 people in here. Wow. Oh, you can click on a dinosaur.
You can?
Yeah, you can, but you can't click on a dead dinosaur. So all these are these eating
Because it's
then?
dead.
Or are they just all hugging? They're all congregating around the leg of lamb.
Those are Vegisaurs, aren't they?
Velociraptors.
No, the big ones?
No, they're vegans.
The big ones, yeah. They're a lot bigger than I expected them to be. Maybe a bit too big for that pen. What's this one? Control dinosaur. You can control your dinosaurs. Really? That's...
Okay, well, define control. Is it controlling the pen, or is it controlling the actual dinosaur?
You chase the actual people.
Yeah.
Is it arc? Can you just tell it to follow you around?
So if you press WASOD, apparently the dinosaur turns and moves, walks.
Flies.
So you could have dinosaur shows.
Yeah. But you're in complete control of it. Wrong button again.
That's cool.
And you can delete the dinosaur, kill the dinosaur. Okay.
Geez, I best stream this tomorrow. Except I'm going to do it completely. I'm not going to build. It'll be more about habitats and crazy shit than it will be about anything else.
So let's make sure that we don't get that bug where a dinosaur comes out of the wrong hatchery. Delete that one. Building.
So how big is the park? Is it like to the edge there, or is there a defined?
No, it looks like.
Oh, cool. Well, you need some space for these things. I mean, some of these dinosaurs are massive.
Yeah.
So apparently the people who made this wanted to get this out before Jurassic Park Evolution came out.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know because I haven't played this yet, but yeah, that's pretty big. Mm-hmm. That's about the size of a big park in Planet Coaster, maybe even bigger actually. But like I don't know because I haven't played this, but I will. But I just maybe it's just hype on my end, but I somehow think that Jurassic Park Evolution might be better.
What the fuck? That's the epic.
Dig sites. So that's where you go to find DNA.
Yeah.
See, now that's what. So the dinosaurs have liveries, really? Yeah, buying black market DNA. God only knows what you end up with.
So I finally got the dinosaur.
Olive camo. So you're just buying black market DNA? You don't want to go like find it yourself? No? Whoa, that's cool.
Purchase one of them. I did do some digging, but I'm making so much money. It's just easier to use the black market. You start off with $1 million, and I've already made half a million.
No consequences for
A dinosaur dying or escaping or anything. It doesn't seem that way.
the law doesn't come and get you or whatever. No.
No.
We got Dobbs. We got Dobbs over here.
Right, Dobson. Dobson. We got Dobson here.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
So
I hate this hacker crap.
when he finally decides to come out. And the mountains in the background look nice.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It looks nice. Is this everything maxed out?
Yeah.
All settings maxed out?
Yeah.
So eventually a dinosaur is going to pop out of that thing. You can't have a central hatchery.
No.
You got to have one in each pen. Yeah.
No, because at the moment you can't move the dinosaurs like in Jurassic Park. Operation Genesis, you could have a central hatchery and then put the dinosaurs to sleep and move them by chopper.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how it's going to go in Evolution 2. Either they're going to be, oh, look at him. Look at how cute he is. Oh, it's a spitter.
Spitters are quitters.
Look at him.
It's cute.
He's cute for a minute. You don't want to be in a cage with him, though.
No.
So what do you feed them besides themselves?
Legs of lamb.
No.
That's a point of airport. Leg of lamb in this one. Which amazing these in the build section.
Sure it is.
There's no scroll bar. Oh, there is. You can just drag. Okay, instead of having to use the scroll wheel. Not that one. Where's this leg of lamb?
So is it? Do all even the Vegisaurs will eat? That's just dinosaur food. Like it doesn't matter.
No, it's
Like you don't have to feed your.
you have to feed the veggie all each type, herbivore, carnivore, but it's just dino
Okay.
foods. So you've got bales for the
So, oh, all right. Yeah, I get it. So I see the hay over there, grass or whatever that is for the herbivores. Yeah.
Hey.
yeah. So
Those raptors are doing some.
weird
Doing some-
things.
Yeah, some. What is that called? Synchronized swimming.
So you can't click.
I
on
thought that was a plant when I first came out. I thought that was a. I was like, that's a weird plant.
Turbosaurus.
So he's obviously not interested in eating that other one.
No. Apparently,
eat it?
dinosaurs don't taste nice or something. You have to click on that and rotate.
Oh, that's what I wish you could do on Planet Coaster was click and drag
What,
instead of
you have
having to put
like-
down
yeah,
each
yeah.
piece of fence that it. Yeah. Especially if you're going to do a fence that's on a straight angle on
Yeah.
straight land, you know what I mean? And you got to put down each individual piece.
And
Or
it's very
you make
easy
it-
for it to get out of whack then too.
Yeah. Yep. Or you make it a building, right? You grab one of the little things that are on the grid, and you make it a building, and then you can copy and paste it. But if you're not paying attention, like Moondog said, next thing you know, you'll move your view, and you'll see your fence will just start to angle up into the sky. Happens to me every time I lay fence because I'm just clicking and I'm not paying attention. I go back and I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
Mhm.
See, at least with the click and drag, it snaps to the ground.
So does that mean that maybe that'll be a problem in Jurassic World as well?
Probably. You're going to have to, I would imagine if they do it on the Planet Coaster, same sort of deal, you're going to have to build everything. every piece of everything. They'll have blueprints like they do in Planet Coaster where you can put down a building, you know what I mean? But when it comes to fences and things, you'll have to build every bit of it, which is okay. But there are definitely some things that would be nice to be able to click and drag.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to have to build each section of these containment fences.
Mm-hmm.
And the path tool is a lot better in this too. Path tool's a nightmare in Planet Coaster.
So I think it's slightly worse than a nightmare.
If you try to do anything clever with paths, it's just drives me nuts.
Butting something up against another object,
Yeah.
another piece of path, and it's like, no.
Or you try to make two convergent paths come off of something, like a set of stairs or whatever. See, already this game has advantages. Well, it has dinosaurs, so again, big advantage.
Dinosaurs?
See, now you've built 1, 2, 3, 4 pens already, 5 pens. It would take me 6 months to build an pen.
Wow.
Because I'll be in there, with rocks and trees and bushes and trying to make it all.
Open one big pen and have them all in it.
I did that on Operation Genesis, and the dinosaurs did actually stick to certain parts of the area. They didn't go constantly roaming around trying to kill each other. The carnivores did, but the herbivores would stick to lakes and areas like that.
I think the best thing to do if you really want to have some excitement for your visitors is to not put up containment fences at all. Just put the hatcheries right up against the path. Let them take their chances.
I'm not bothered there. I'm placing these pathways. I'm just placing them.
So I'm guessing the helicopter is the spawner. That's where the people come in from.
No, they actually just spawn from the.
Oh,
Helicopter pad is just there because you said the one about your shoes off.
Yeah.
They're just there to look pretty.
Mhm. And you can't
okay.
click on it, or can you if you're in build mode?
I would have assumed that would have been where they would have spawned the people in the guests.
Oh,
come into
you can
game.
change the scale of it. Really?
Oh, helicopter.
Holy shit. Their scaling
Yep.
tool might need a bit more work.
Nah. So you could, yeah. This was something that people were asking for in Planet Coaster, but yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Would you put your helicopter pad right next to? I mean, that may not be ideal, but
World space, local space.
so local space means just it, and then I would think.
All objects. Save as blueprint. Edit object. Replace object. Duplicate object or delete object. So I guess what we should do is look at the different parts of a building that you can make. Curved solid wall. What's this? Stones line. Center stacking. Local space, yeah. Grid edge. So how do I
The
get
tonal
to
line
snap
is-
up? Can't get to snap up on top of that one.
It should want to snap. Do you have I don't know what the
Or do you have to do like that one where you change its scale? Yeah, you change the scale.
Oh,
of
so,
thing.
so you would just make one piece really big instead of stacking multiple pieces on top of each other?
Yeah,
That'd cut down on the object count, which is nice.
That would do your frame rates a bit good.
Yeah. See, that doesn't stretch out too bad. That actually looks pretty good. Well, shit, that makes building a lot easier. As long as the texture's right, you know what I mean? As long as the texture doesn't get weird, looks pretty good to me.
It looks
fine, yeah.
It's
A
slightly
little squashed sort of in the middle, but whatever. It's got a little Z fight, and that might go away once you unclick it. No, it's trying, but yeah, it's gonna Z fight itself.
as in the original is kind of
Kind of squashed down onto itself. Now, see this side, the right side.
It's steadied out there now on my screen.
Yeah, it just did on mine too. Yeah, it looks all right now. It looks good. I like that.
It's just trying to work out where to put the. It's obviously coded that a brick is such a size, and
Yeah, must be.
so when you stretch it, then it redoes the texture, which is handy.
I like that. That would be really good for Planet Coaster to be able to do that too. I mean, I like the ability to be able to put, walls together, but there's sometimes when you just want to build something quick, something simple, and you don't need to build it out of 9,000 pieces.
I was looking there, so when you're building a wall there, you can just drag it and it builds the wall for you, and instead of having to put individual. See, Farm Sim or GE, right?
And I think
Almost every one of these games has the XYZ handles, which are pretty handy. How do you rotate stuff in this? Is it
Z.
Z? Yeah, that would be, wouldn't it? No, no handle for rotate. Oh yeah, no, there is. I see it. Never mind. That's another thing. This isn't Planet Coaster, so the first time I try to build something in it, I'm going to have it all screwed up because I'm so used to the Planet Coaster building control.
Yeah.
But I love this scaling thing. That's really neat. I wouldn't want it all the time in Planet Coaster, but it would be nice if you're just building something simple.
Mm-hmm.
You could just drag it out and build it.
You can place it and then you can move it up. Okay. So you can place individual ones in the same spot, and then you click on that again, and then you can move it up. Okay. So that's how you do that. So if I duplicate and then move that one up. Yeah. So then the textures don't go out of sync with like the archway, where the bricks are smaller than the curved than the edge.
Yeah. I'd say I like it so far.
So
We'll see how much I like it when I'm playing it.
that's
But
roof, yeah. Open, okay. A pillar, still a floor, yeah.
I'm still sore as hell.
Oh, it doesn't get rid of the grass though.
It doesn't.
No.
Is there not a way to?
No, there's no terrain modification tools at the moment.
When you put on your footpath, the grass was shown through it, wasn't it? And then disappeared.
And then disappeared, yeah.
Like it rereads.
Let's go Alt Y. Is it Alt Y?
Well, I hope it does it in this, because that just ruins it. That's Farm Sim right there.
No, it's not Alt Y,
Grass
it's Alt Z
sticking.
to undo previous things. And we'll cheat and we'll put path down in there and then delete the path afterwards. Get rid of the grass that way. That's it. Oh, okay. So when you go back into build mode, the grass comes back. That's
Of
cool.
course it does. Well, there's got to be some kind of foundation then, or something.
Yeah.
Because why would you want grass sticking out of your buildings? There isn't a foundation. Oh, those are all floors. Yeah.
Windows. House 6 by 6 house. That's a house. That's not a house, but
6x6 house. Yeah. House meaning, structure, I guess.
mm-hmm.
Brick texture's nice.
So you could even you can change the textures, can't you? So there are no textures yet.
I was gonna say, is it all just brick, or is there rocks and I mean not rocks, but like stone, and so that's a cool column there.
I was thinking you could probably make a castle a lot easier as well with these blocks, because you've already got the curved sections.
Yeah, and with the scaling ability, you can just drag it out instead of having to stack them on top of each other, which sometimes gets a little wonky in Planet Coaster, especially when they're tiered like that, where the bottom is flared out to represent, how it would be built in real life. Well, that's fine, but then when you get to the next piece, it's like, that's not quite right, is
The
it?
smaller top right, yeah. Doesn't curve in, continue to curving in.
So here,
Well, obviously they have restaurants if they have pizza signs, right? Oh.
No, that's for the dinosaur to know where to get the food.
So now my guess is somebody has come up with an idea. Somebody has come up with a cheat for this, to how to hide the grass already, or not a cheat, but a procedure of how, or a technique of how to hide the grass already. Or it's something that they'll work on because it's dumb to have a building. You put a floor down and the grass still sticks out.
mm-hmm. There we go. Moondog's house. Pizza sign.
We should put a donut on the other side.
Yeah. So let's look at the trees. Put them in the pen with the dead dinosaur, I guess. So that's that one. The big palm tree. They don't look bad.
No, they look all right. See, it's those little bitsy things like that you spend just days and days placing. It's stuff like that. That's what builds it's layers, That's what builds your sort of scene. Yeah, that's what you want, more of that. That's funny that they would put that in as an object.
Grass.
Yeah.
Everybody looks yeah. Ground plants.
See, the fact that there's no terrain alteration yet, that stinks.
Yeah. You can rotate the trees. That's good. Okay, then.
And I bet this works like Planet Coaster, where the more sort of stuff you have, the better the little people like it. And
at the moment, there's nothing for the people. You can't even click on them.
oh, okay. So they're just there they're a placeholder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at the rocks. They're actually really detailed.
Yeah. Yeah, a few 100,000 of those will. Yeah, they look good. See, that's the only thing I don't like is when they get really specific about a shape of a rock, though, because you put a lot of those down and they look very repetitive.
Well, that's the point. Can you You can alter
Oh,
the
you can.
scale then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So that's a lava rock. That's cool. I like that. I like to have that Planet Coaster. That's a nice looking rock. See, yeah, right there. That right there is I'd be building stuff out of that. That's cool. Oh boy, thanks, Roy. So now I got this too.
Another game.
15 hours of my life, to build one habitat and then make a video of, hey, look what I built. Isn't this a game about dinosaurs? Don't worry about that. I love these the creative building kind of games. And if this gets updated regularly and they fix some of the, little bits, then it'll be really cool.
Like Roy is playing it now, it will.
Yeah.
Wooden fence. Okay. Wired fence. Is that electric wire or doesn't say?
What is that? Is that rock made out of gold? Oh, that's one of those amber rocks. That's a big amber. Chunk of amber is what that is, right? That big rock you just messing with?
Yep. Ooh, these, don't.
Are these single piece? Yeah, those are single piece fences. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can live with that. I mean,
Roped
I
fence.
guess. You can't scale those? Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the texture for the wire.
Oh.
How it stretches it.
Yeah. That's kind of you'd have to really be close up. I'd more interested in what this rope looks like stretched out. I mean, but then it's not really meant for that. It's really meant to have the multiple pieces because of the way they've got the hooks on either end.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gets a little okay.
And what else have we got?
I mean, a little bit would be all right, but you wouldn't want to go too far with that. Although, having said that, it's not awful.
It's actually not. No, their texture seems to stretch with whatever system they have.
Of course, 4K flat screen.
Those textures must be massive then to be able to do that.
It was a 4K flat screen.
Yeah, there's a 4K flat screen. It only costs $600 as well.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
$300. That's what mine costs.
I'll have 6 of them.
What's the idea though? If you can't put in your own, like, images and videos and stuff,
Yeah.
I hope that's coming. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass in Planet Coaster because you got to convert whatever you make into whatever it is, web.m or whatever.
They need to have it so
for that.
any object that you place, like in Farm Sim, removes the grass texture below it because the fountain with the grass coming through.
Yeah, that's a little. But how do you fill it with water? Is there a water object or? Because I was just curious if the water would make it go away.
Is there a way of activating it? Okay.
Fuck is that? Glowy.
Oh, that's a
Something
Velociraptor ornament thing, statue or image. Yeah, it's an image. Parasol. Okay. Nightstand.
Oh, it's a holographic. That's cool.
Mr. Wood painting.
Maybe all that other stuff, like the benches, the cupboards, and all that. Maybe that's for like if you build a hotel.
Yeah, maybe.
That's cool. That's kind of neat.
That's got a T-Rex in there.
But if you can do all that, does that mean that you can become one of the little people and walk around in first person? Because otherwise, how do you see it?
Yeah. One of the flying birds. Pterodactyl. Skeleton.
I'll say the texturing in this is very, very nice.
Shelter.
Very good.
Wow, that's big. So. Whoa.
Like a picnic bus shelter kind of thing.
Well, it'd be nice if they added different textures so you could have it.
Oh
so
no,
it's-
cube. Yeah, cube shelters.
So that it's it's worn down or something, you could give it a much older look. So that's that shelled thing. What's this one?
Oh, it looks pretty worn.
That's the same one. Okay, they're exactly the same.
Tell me that thing's not a toilet.
Yeah, they're both exactly the same. What's that one? A Stegosaurus statue. Why not? Whoa, that was some lag placing that then. And apparently it's going again, I guess. Yeah. Let's put the time back. Keep pressing escape. And escape takes you back to the main menu. What's that one? Team painting. A toilet.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that when you were in that menu. I was like, is that really a toilet?
Triceratops head. Okay.
And of course, if this takes off and a lot of people buy it and a lot of people are playing it, they'll add more and more and more stuff to it.
Yeah. T-Rex statue.
If they need some animatronics. Whoa.
So,
Wow, that looks good.
I guess.
See, that'd be my entrance right there. I'd have two of those facing each other with a bunch of palm trees and rocks and shit around them.
Yeah.
But a sign, welcome to, whatever park. That's cool. That would be fantastic. And then all these statues would be the walk up to the park. See, I'm already thinking. Ow.
There we go. So it looks like the T-Rex is about to get whacked by the Stegosaurus. And then a path going between them.
Well, that's what I mean. Or you do it the other way, where you put one of these at the entrance to the path to every pen, and then you put whatever that statue is in the pen, right? You know what I mean? You put it, if you have a whatever Saurus, you put that statue in front of it.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of having a couple of those T-Rexes facing each other. But see, now what I need is I need red lasers. I need some fog, some water, some flowing water. So I basically need this game to become Planet Coaster.
Yeah.
And then I can really build the entrance that I just planned out in my head.
And unfortunately, without terrain editing, you can't.
Yeah.
There's no water. Cozy
Right.
lamp. Wooden table.
Please keep updating this.
It's got a lot of potential already just by that. It's
Well, it's definitely it's definitely sparked my imagination. But yeah, picture like what you just did there with the two dinosaurs with the path down the middle. That's an entrance. You know what I mean? You spruce it up with some trees and rocks and stuff.
So in Planet Coaster, no matter how far you move away from your objects, they stay rendered, don't they?
No. Stuff drops in and out depending on how
Okay.
far you can set it to how far away you want to be before stuff pops back in again.
Okay, just going to say that's a thing in here because the T-Rex statue
Okay.
popped out.
Because if it didn't, just pick. I mean, some of these parks are so
The problem with
like
that
even
is
my
that-
parks with 50,000, 60,000 rocks and trees and everything. No, I like games that do that. I like games that give you a good LOD that the farther away you get, the less stuff it draws. Because you don't need to see it. Weren't T-Rexes massive? That one doesn't look particularly enormous.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Inside out T-Rex.
That was the one I was looking for, to make it a bit wider. I guess move that back now. Move the statue down a bit just below ground. That looks a lot better.
Yeah, then you bury the base of it. Like I'd bury the whole base of it, just have the thing setting on the grass. But yeah, that looks better because it's bigger. Because T-Rexes are supposed to be the biggest dinosaurs, right? So.
Well, not the biggest, no.
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 Wasn't that why they were called?
T-Rexes weren't actually that. It's actually the veggie ones were the big ones.
Yeah, the Brachiosaurus. There was the size of what was it, 2 double-decker buses or something like that.
Well, why do they call it the Tyrannosaurus Rex then? I thought that meant big, like.
No, it was
No.
the big carnivore. Carnivores tend to be smaller than
Yeah.
veggies.
The Operation Genesis, you could do research in that. I don't think there was a sandbox mode in that where it was creative. There was a sandbox mode, but it wasn't a creative sandbox. But that one you had to do research. It was proper park management.
And that's fine if you're into it. It's just that's just not my end of the thing, you know.
Like
I just don't.
You'd have storms and you'd have dinos go on rampages, so you'd have to go and sedate them to stop them from rampaging. Because
Fix fences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that way in Jurassic Park Evolution too.
So
You're going to have rain and mud and solar stuff that makes dinosaurs go nuts. And I was reading about it a little bit. Dinosaurs will be able to escape their fences if they're not maintained, and so it's just going to be dinosaur free for all.
Oh, there's some more dinosaurs now. Albertosaurus. That's a miniature T-Rex, wasn't it?
You know, I never understood. So the carnivores, which were smaller, because
Pachycephalosaurus.
why was there less meat? I mean, some of these dinosaurs are massive.
Because the veggies generally just eat and wander slowly, whereas the carnivores have to chase their rhythm.
Nice.
So if you're big and cumbersome, but the veggies, that was their protection then.
Was
if
it,
you're
they were so
weak.
big? Yeah. I didn't know you were a paleontologist, David. Thank you.
No, just watch loads of Discovery Channel before I start the games.
Instead of deleting it, why don't I just move the damn building? Breed a T-Rex.
No,
So-
this always went well in Jurassic Park. The fucking T-Rex running down the streets in San Francisco. That was one of my favorite scenes. I didn't like that movie, but that was one of my favorite scenes from Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. There.
That's the other thing. I can't pronounce the names of the dinosaurs. It makes me sound stupid.
Oh, there's the
Baron.
I
T-Rex.
don't know. I've been listening to, I was watching Disco's video today.
Oh, with the arc.
Rattles everything off, and I lost there after the first syllable.
Now, Sue is that world famous dinosaur who stole it? Did we steal it or somebody stole it? They had a lawsuit about it. The government had to get involved and all that. The one they found in, was it Montana? Come on, Moodog, help me out here.
I can't remember.
Well, the only reason I know is because she had a name and it was very famous. Obviously, it was the bones. They didn't find an actual dinosaur in Montana, but it was a huge big deal.
Oh, wasn't it a complete skeleton of one or something?
Yeah.
There's the T-Rex coming out.
Yeah, the first time they'd ever found a complete skeleton of it, and they couldn't dig it up for whatever reason, or they couldn't.
Oh,
It was on.
was it a Triceratops? No, it wasn't a Triceratops, was
No,
it?
it was a T-Rex. It was a T-Rex. It was the first complete T-Rex anybody had ever found.
Oh,
And it was some big fight. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up.
I know that
Yeah.
the one of the Triceratops that they found was got they they always deciphered it that he'd been in a fight with a Triceratops because no Triceratops, a T-Rex, because there was a puncture mark in a T-Rex that was body that wasn't found too far away from it. So in the pictures of that you see with T-Rexes and Triceratops, they tend to be in a lock battle with each other.
Yeah.
I don't like
How big do you think a baby T-Rex would be? Would it not? Would it be that? I guess it would be. How would I know? Nobody else knows either. So
Maybe one day time travel will be a thing. Then we'll all be screwed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that
I'd say DNA or DNA manipulation.
Well,
things like that
there was
are
on about going
more
to
realistic.
bring back the woolly mammoth, wasn't there? Because they said that it was human that wiped them out. So therefore,
humans didn't
no,
wipe
it was
out the
Neanderthals, or however you pronounce them. They was the
was
ones.
not.
Neanderthals.
That's the ones.
It wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't them. It was the fact that the Earth warmed up
Yeah.
that killed the woolly mammoth, and that wasn't our fault. We weren't burning fossil fuels a million years ago. It wasn't the how many woolly mammoths on the planet and how many humans? You know what I'm saying? We couldn't have possibly killed them all. It was the fact that the Earth warmed up and that their food source disappeared, just like every other dinosaur.
Yeah.
They starved to death. They evolved too big and too hairy. They were designed for a certain kind of environment. That environment didn't exist anymore. They died. It's just how it works. Eventually, it's going to happen to humans too.
So I've already got 2.5 million.
It must be different. Is there different, or else they haven't got the economy sorted in it yet?
Oh, so
Like
you
that.
can change between. Okay.
Right.
45 seconds. Let's see if we get a chance of a dinosaur coming out or being found.
So it takes them 60 seconds to dig
Yeah. Costs you
Instead of-
22,500.
instead of weeks
Yeah.
or years.
Whereas if the evolution game's going to have it like Genesis did, you would send your dig team, and they would find amber that you could sell, or they'd find dino bones as they put it, or fossils that you could then extract the DNA from, but it wasn't always 100%. That's another T-Rex skin. Don't want that. So
I saw the trailer of it was more sort of focused on the scenery. Like, they showed that you get that sort of passing shot where it's all very foggy, early morning jungle, right? And the scenery's all blowing in the wind and everything. And then you just see the silhouette of some dinosaur that moves by you. That was the trailer.
oh,
So I think, like Planet Coaster, they were focusing more on the art of it than they were on the gameplay, but
yeah.
that'll come. Everyone needs a cigarette.
So, there we go. Okay, new dinosaur. This globe is actually spinning, isn't it? I only just noticed that. I want Triceratops though. And you can click the dig teams, all three of them, and so you can have 3 dig teams going at the same time.
In the same site, is it?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a representation as to, how many times you can actually have one area being one dig team digging in that area. So you could send, like, say, 3 or 4 teams, which would speed up the process, or whatever, or would give you an increased chance. Hopefully this is the Triceratops. Nope. Nope. And no. Okay, buy from the market then. The legendary skin for Triceratops. That. What? Oh, okay. So that's, you get the legendary skin for each one. Okay, uncommon. Triceratops. The epic Triceratops skin. And
Triceratops horridius.
yeah.
I thought they were the nice dinosaurs.
Kind of.
You mean the moondog of the dinosaurs?
9,000 kilograms in weight. Length was 9 meters, height was 3 meters. Lifespan 55 years. For a big animal, that's quite a long time, really.
Sure. Well, lizards live a long time.
Yeah.
But dinosaurs weren't lizards, they were birds, right? Well, parrots will live 100 years.
Aren't some lizards theoretically dinosaurs, or their descent are from dinosaurs?
How big was the T-Rex then? Weighed 8,500 kilos.
Well, sharks are the
45 years.
oldest living thing on the planet.
8,500.
Alligators.
That's quite
85
big,
though, yeah, 8,500 kilograms in weight. 4 meters high,
Well, that's-
13 meters long.
and that's not small.
No,
No.
and 45 years lifespan. Popularity rare. They're actually the most common of the dinosaurs that people know.
Well, yeah, the people know because they're the ones that attack everything else.
Oh, when you're kids, like when we went
That's for
to
the little plastic toys they have.
a museum to see the fossils of dinosaurs, it was, what's your favourite dinosaur? And most of the kids turned around and said T-Rex.
Because when they ever show,
Yeah.
they don't show the Obscurosaurus, you know what I mean? The one that ate some flower on the Hawaiian Islands 10 million years ago. I've never actually seen a dinosaur, like a dinosaur skeleton. I've never been to a place that has those.
Mhm.
Never been to a natural history museum.
Yeah.
Only ever go to aquariums. See penguins and beluga whales.
Yeah, because there's on about with the sharks, they haven't changed their hunting pattern because they had no need to.
No, them and alligators are the oldest living thing on the planet.
Yeah.
On the planet.
But some of those lizards and stuff, they're from that period as well, aren't they? Or-
Direct descendants. The monitor lizard, the largest lizard on the
Yeah.
planet. It's basically a dinosaur, yeah. I know somebody who had a monitor lizard too, straight from Jakarta. Fucking thing was so cool. Would you'd give it a chicken, not a live. He didn't. You could give it a live chicken. He didn't. He'd give it like a. He'd get a chicken, from the grocery store, and this thing would just. I mean, the jaws on that thing were. Thing weighed 250 pounds,
Where did I put those binoculars?
and it was
Heavy
9 feet long.
Yeah.
And then he got married, and his wife's like, "Well, where's its cage?" Excuse me. It's got
Yeah.
it's got its own room. It doesn't. What cage is going to hold this thing? They had to get rid of it because they had kids, and the wife was afraid it was going to eat the kids.
They do
Well,
actually eat it then. So the T-Rex actually has an animation for eating some of the leg of pork. Let's get the hay bale for the. Why am I doing it like that? I could just go to this one. Couldn't I? Or does it actually disappear after a time, or is it? There
Well, that's how they
forever?
eat too. They would bite it and then pick up their heads to let gravity shove it down their throat.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it's there. Just duplicate another. Just duplicate it and then move it over. Hay bales.
So it'd be cool if you could put trees in and have these big vegisaurs eat off the trees.
I think that was one of the planned features.
Yeah. Instead of having them eat hay bales, I got to make silage for my dinosaurs. Plenty of grass.
I wonder if certain plant types will also be a factor within the pens.
They're gonna get poisoned like that one in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, these guys just clip through them.
Yeah.
See, I think that's what you gotta make the pens massive, and then, well, that's what I would do. I mean, that's how I would try it. Because again, it's more about just the look of it for me than it is about anything else.
Yeah. And of course, with all the herbivores, you could have them.
Just roaming around
Yeah.
in one big pen. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, with a big habitat. And just not being able to have water sucks though, because water. I mean, water's you gotta have it. Water's a big thing.
And obviously, the dinosaurs would have had to have drunk at some time.
Sure.
At some point.
Yeah.
So, what dinosaur do we let out to the public and see what happens? Well, why not Velociraptor? See what that one will do first. And T-Rex to follow.
People are gonna have to pay me if they want me to pronounce these names.
The Ice T-Rex, yeah. There we go. I don't like the idea that all you've got is the ability to control or kill your dinosaurs. You haven't got the ability to move them.
Move them, yeah. I would think these people are just fillers. They're not even going to notice that it's not like they're going to start running and screaming.
Yeah. Oh. looks like they've only got about 10 to 15 different textures of the people as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of twins walking around.
Yeah.
It's like that in Planet Coaster too, but they dress them differently. They dress them so differently that. But again, this was just a lot of this is probably just get it out so people can see it, and then we'll work on it
A
later.
lot of that is once you have the body, it doesn't take much to add extra people in.
Okay.
Some stuff.
People do run. But where's the dinosaur? Oh, there it is. Baby Velociraptor. So that's good then. So you can queue up more than one dinosaur to come out of the same hatchery. Or we'll find out if the T-Rex comes out behind the Velociraptor at least.
Oh, they are running.
That's it, just run straight past the Velociraptor.
You may not even notice it. I think it's tiny.
Oh, yeah, so you can queue up. So here comes the T-Rex.
Squash. Run right over it. Is the T-Rex going to eat the Velociraptor?
I think the Velociraptor's running down the pathway after someone.
The dinosaurs are loose.
What's the Velociraptor doing? I thought it was going after somebody. But it went into the grass.
Poor thing is probably afraid. It's hiding. On them big feet.
Yeah, for now. But there again, there was a T-Rex not far behind it. At least with Operation Genesis, you actually saw the dinosaur. The T-Rex, you'd see it pick somebody up, and then you'd see the legs hanging out the mouth. Where is it that?
But just run through it. Fucking dinosaurs just standing there going, what's up? Just looking for a pat here, man. Just pat my head. It's all right. These guys are just running right through them.
Why is it calls
Chris-
the T-Rex Smiley? Because it looks like it's always smiling.
Yeah. Of course, I wonder what the Peggy rating on this is. So, I mean, obviously, it probably isn't going to be, mass murder simulator.
Yeah. That thing isn't doing anything.
Because you can't show kids what actually happens.
Right. Because the T-Rex doesn't look at a person and say, oh, that's a human, I shouldn't eat it. It looks at it and says, oh, that's food.
Same
And
as a
I'm hungry.
shark.
Right. There's no malice. They're not evil. They're just animals, and they have to eat. So
The path doesn't get rid of all of the grass.
yeah, they're going to need to fix that. That's kind of annoying.
Oh, come on, daytime. It's better.
What I don't get is if there's no consequence to having these dinosaurs running around inside the park, why are these people running?
Well, you can actually control them, can't you? So. And they run straight towards the T-Rex. So, yeah, so these are solid objects. Okay. There you go, you can stay there.
So So if you can control them like that, can you move them from one pen to another?
Oh, so your right mouse button will do different things.
Yeah, there isn't an opening in the pens, though, right? There isn't a gate.
No.
No.
So you can't make it. You have to make a solid. You can't leave a gap.
Yeah, you could. You could leave a gap. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually do anything to...
Yeah, because couldn't you put up one of those big arches, like the, like park arches?
Yep.
Use those as a gate.
So it does look like you can't hit the people.
No, they're just running right through them. I mean, I don't know. That'd be fun to do for about 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
kind of defeats the purpose of a management game. Oh, I want to go to that dinosaur park where the dinosaurs eat us. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Of course, the big gates that you see as the drive into Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just hang the fence around those. I mean, those are kind of big. It'd be nice if there was a smaller one, but
You could rescale them.
Rescale them.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe not that much.
Like at some point, they're going to need some kind of vehicles or something too.
Yeah. A tram line and one of them
Yeah, or-
thingy cars.
Or even a boat ride would be really cool too.
Yeah. Let's just hope they don't try and do a roller coaster.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
I don't think they'd be able to get away with that.
no. So, I think that's just about everything, isn't it?
I hope they don't get sued for copying Frontier's idea. This is nothing like the way Frontier's going to do it. I think it's neat. I think it's really cool. It looks good. I like the fact that you can, drag and click and drag stuff, and that you can rescale stuff.
That's that helicopter pad. Don't want the helicopter pad. So will these people sit down in these chairs as well? You're
Yep.
in from...
Something that took Planet Coaster a long time to figure out how to make it happen.
Is the
That's cool.
dinosaur near here then? The Velociraptor. I don't see it. So why are these people running from here? Oh, because the T-Rex is there. Okay. Delete that and place it somewhere else then, where the people aren't running. Like here. See if these will sit on it. Curved bench. Oh, okay, so that's the wrong way around. So I presume that's probably the wrong way around as well then.
Where the fuck are they going? Oh, so they walked all the way around to sit on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more grass clipping through that path as well. So that clearly the path isn't guaranteed to remove the grass.
Mm. no mechanism for the people yet to gauge how happy they are or whatever.
No.
No.
17 dinosaurs, 291 people. And as soon as you put the entrance in, and it's hooked up to a path, the people start spawning in, and
Yeah.
they literally spawn in. There's no, like Operation Genesis. They used to come in a helicopter,
Yeah.
so you'd get a couple of helicopters a day, depending on how many pads you've got. At least they got the T-Rex down, how it shakes and that, as it's and how it eats.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think, you know, if they added some objects, and if they do it, you know, if they say, okay, well, this might be popular. Oh, if we do this, yeah, the way the T-Rex eats is cool. The dinosaurs, I mean, it's, you know, it's all about the dinosaurs, obviously.
Yeah.
So as long as they keep developing it, and if they get rid of, give us some terrain editing tools, please. Got to have water. Cannot have this kind of game without water. Got to have it.
And they would have to drink. I mean, dinosaurs had to drink. You can't just give them food and no water.
Right.
And the velociraptors, all they seem to do is just bang heads together and
Yes,
look
sit
pretty.
around in a circle. Yeah. Because they haven't moved. They made that little circle and they've stayed there.
Yeah. And the one that I released into the wild, I have no idea where that one went. Somewhere. Is that it there?
He's on.
As long as
on
it
the
doesn't
bus.
breed, you'll be alright.
Yeah, there it is. Is he alive or dead?
So that dead dinosaur is just going to sit there forever until it decays, or
Seems
you can't
that way.
like drag it out of there.
No, that dinosaur's alive. Okay. No, you can't. Doesn't seem like you can do anything with it. So the velociraptor's alive. No, you can't click on it.
Oh, he's dead.
I know.
They don't live very long.
No, that velociraptor was alive. I could click on it and control it. So, I guess that's. It.
Well,
it
thanks
needs.
for showing us the.
Yeah, I think it needs. It's got room to improve for definite. Like you said, terrain
absolutely.
editing is definitely a must. Really, your steering wheel works in this.
Surprised what steering wheels work.
Shifter doesn't though.
So
Buttons
that's
don't. Just the
actually
wheel.
alive.
Just the wheel. And the pedals don't work, but you can
So
go left or
For
right
what?
with the wheel.
with the view, yeah.
So, anyway, that's what's it called again? Monzilla? Something like that.
I've been trying to figure out how to pronounce it. I think it's Mesozoica. Is that how that sounds right? I
Yeah,
guess?
Mesozoica. It's the dinosaur game. It's that game.
Oh.
So, it's okay. I don't think it's worth its money in the concept it's in right now, but maybe at some point it will be.
Well, it's a month-old early access game.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're polite. They hope you're having a wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Yeah, I think, you know, again, for me, it's cool enough to start playing right now. I would need some terrain editing, some water, you know, maybe some sort of fixes with the grass text sticking up through everything. But other than that, I think you could, you know, if you get in now, you know, because who knows how much it's going to be when it goes to, when it gets out of alpha. So if you're into this sort of thing, then
Yeah. So general settings aren't there yet.
I mean, ultimately, it's a game with dinosaurs. So
Yeah. So
quality level, fantastic. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, because when it starts off, it's what was it on? I think it was on the lowest. Yeah, fastest. And so and VSync is on by default. The only thing I had to change was the quality level.
Cool.
So yep, thanks for watching and see you around.
Bye.